Okay, let's check if there is volume. Okay, let's check if there is volume. Okay. Good morning to everyone. It's Monday again, new start of a week. End of March. There might be some volatility this week. I'm not sure if there's some earnings coming, but it would be interesting week to finish March. Let's see what we have on the daily and weekly on Bitcoin. So on the weekly, we're still bullish. We're climbing higher. Until when, I don't know. But we're already at 65 on the weekly, so we might turn to the downside here. It might take a few weeks, so there is no hurry really to short this one. But if we print a red dot, we have to be careful because there might be a short traders and short volume coming in the next weeks. Now let's see what is happening on the daily. On the daily we had huge bearish divergence, also with the money fall, and we fell just a little bit, just minuscule. That's really interesting because we have divergence on the money fall and both the momentum. So I want to see how this is going. Right now it is attempting this yellow wave to go up like that and print another wave to the upside. We'll see if this happens or we get rejected, but right now this seems to be the what the chart is telling us. We have to look for the lower time frames. What is interesting is that the money fall is just near the zero line. So yeah, tricky stuff. On the 4 hour, we had the momentum clearly going down. We printed a small wave during the weekend to the upside, and maybe now it's time to go down. Have in mind that I'm also factoring some stock market volatility because of the rate decision, and I don't know, maybe we have another wave to the downside. Maybe we just continue to the upside and break out. If we continue to the upside, of course we'll have the breakout that everyone has been shilling, but I don't think it would be so easy because the money flow is falling down. So to be honest, I would be looking more for a short than a long because of the money flow and this momentum like clearly going down, like rails going down in the momentum. So this is the 4 hour. The 3 hour is even, yeah, it's the same, like lower money fall, divergence on the momentum. 1 hour, here again the money fall is not really thick in the green near the zero line. For me this is a waiting game right now. I want to wait for some resolution either to the upside or to the downside. Now what we see on the 45 minute, that we had some bearish divergence and it played a little bit, so we came just a little bit to the downside but not much. What we can see, there is really no money coming in, and not huge amount of money. That's why the price action is very choppy, and it will remain choppy, I guess, in the next few weeks. Now on the 30 minute we have continuation to the downside here. Money flow is so like not so thick, just normal money flow for small wave, small choppy wave, and yeah, that's it. That's what I can say based on this chart. There is not much going on, just Bitcoin going sideways, We might be forming here some kind of not pancake, but what was the name? Um, anyway, we'll have to watch out for this. Let's see the other charts because I want to see what the Ichimoku is doing on the daily. So on the daily, we're hovering to the upside just a little bit. We're not. We haven't came down, to be honest, even to retest this level at 25k. So maybe this is due to retest at least this level at 25k, and then maybe we go to 23,500 also. So there are two levels that we have to watch out. One is 25k, the other is 23.3 or 5. And if the price goes there, it might get supported by the Ichimoku quote. So I'll be looking at this. We might also shoot up from here, so nothing is for sure. Let's see the other lower time frames. 12 hour is, it seems that the Bollinger Band is contracting, which shows sideways movement consolidation. This is exactly what we're doing. We might get supported by the quote here at the Tenkan Sen. There is nice confluence from 23,500 to 24. So in this area we might get supported by the quote on the 12 hour. Now let's see the 6 hour. Well, the 6 hour is looking very bullish, to be honest, because we're above the quote. We might fall down a little bit just to retest this quote again, Ichimoku quote at 27k, and shoot up from there. Get supported basically by the Ichimoku and shoot up. So until we break this Ichimoku quote, there is no short to be done. Yeah, because it's really a thick quote, huge support if we start coming down. Let's see the 30 minute. In 30 minute we are also above the quote, above the Ichimoku. Here is a little bit thinner than the 6 hour, and we might break it to the downside. If we do that, of course we have to watch out if this happens, because it would be tradable and very interesting. We're right now in the middle of the Bollinger on the 30 minute, and there is no trade right now. There might be some opportunity to for a long scalp to this level, 28k again, but to be supported by the cloud. But here we see red momentum, so the indicators are not matching, and they should definitely match in order to take a meaningful position. Now let's see also the pivots and MACD and RSI. MACD and RSI. Yeah. No. RSI. So we're just no, we're not sitting on the pivot. We're actually below. We're sitting just on the pivot. Yeah, so this one is the pivot, the weekly pivot, I think, and this is the support one, 27k approximately. And resistance, so if we start breaking this 28k, resistance is 29, even higher, even 30k. We'll see what happens. Right now it looks a little bit bearish, to be honest. The structure on the 30 minute, it looks a little bit bearish, but not too much, like going sideways, completely sideways. There was just a little bit of bearish divergence at play out, I guess. RSI is at the middle, so just watch out. No trade right now. I want to see also the funding. How is the funding and the CVD? So CVD and funding. Open interest is down, so we're not interested in that. Okay, something interesting on the CVD. So we were falling down. This was really bullish CVD, and the price action was going up, wrecking a lot of short players. So you can see this move clearly, and then the CVD stopped. So people stopped shorting right here, and now we have a little bit of wonks coming in. It would be interesting, really. Maybe the shorts gave up, and maybe this is exactly when we start falling down. But we are pretty low on the CVD. I think if we start going up on the CVD, we might start breaking out. So this is a huge possibility that on the CVD actually more longs coming in, and the short players were wrecked here, and actually we start breaking out in this new week. But we'll see from volatility perspective how is the stock market doing, and all the other end, the DXY, also the dollar index, because if we have volatility, we might be Bitcoin might be breaking to the upside. Here the CVD is really neutral, I would say. Not too much going on. Just a little bit of wonks, even not much. Yeah, no trade. Definitely I would say no trade. Let's wait what happens for some calls. Are we going to break out, or okay. Let me see again the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour really depends on this 4 hour, so on this, like, next working day, next 8 hours, we'll print 2 candles, and these 2 candles will decide are we going up or down, because if we continue like that to the upside, we are breaking this huge momentum resistance that you can clearly see. If we start rolling over to the downside, we're going to the downside. So yeah, this is it for me, really. And I'll be watching the lower time frames, 15 minutes and 30 minutes, for calls what is happening. But I think there is like the chance of going down or up, I would say 60 to 40. 60 to the downside, 40 to the upside, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it from me. I wanted to see the DXY. Let's see the DXY on the daily. Yeah, this might be support on the DXY. So the dollar index might start going up from here. Money flow is bullish, momentum is bullish. Like it seems like that momentum is just going to start to the upside, which means that Bitcoin should go to the downside. And the stock market, well, the stock market is bullish on the daily, it seems. So really mixed picture. We'll see what happens. Don't overtrade in these sideways actions, because you might be wrecked very easily. Very choppy price action. So have a good day and a week ahead.